You know those days when everything is going perfectly smooth and then suddenly the client walks in and flips the script? Well, I have one of those stories today, and trust me, you won't believe what happened. This was one of those appointments where you're thinking, is this real life? I'm still in shock every time I hear about it, and I'm so glad Vanessa, the client in this story, gave us full permission to share all the details. You're in for a crazy ride. Buckle up! It was a normal Saturday at the studio. Clients were in and out, and we were running on full schedule. And then in walked Vanessa. Picture this: oversized sunglasses, a fur coat, stilettos that probably came with the do not enter warning, and an energy that screamed, I am VIP. Vanessa walked straight up to the front desk, snapped her fingers, and said, I need a facial, like now. I have a major event tonight and my skin needs to be perfect. Now we're used to last minute requests, but this one had all the hallmarks of a very dramatic day ahead. Luckily for Vanessa, we had a last minute cancellation, so we quickly fit her in. She was beyond grateful, practically dancing into the room. You're saving my life right now. Seriously, she said. Just make me look like a goddess. At this point, we were all bracing ourselves, because we could tell, even without knowing her, that Vanessa was going to give us a very memorable experience. Vanessa settled into the treatment room, and one of our expert estheticians, we'll call her Grace, began the consultation. It started off simple enough until we learned a little about Vanessa's skincare habits, or lack thereof. I don't really do skincare, she said casually. I just follow the latest TikTok hack. Last week I put garlic on a pimple. It worked, but it was a little spicy. Grace tried not to let her jaw hit the floor. Garlic? She repeated. Well, it's an interesting choice. But okay, we'll work with it. Vanessa continued. I'm not allergic to anything, but this morning I put lemon juice and baking soda on my face. You think that's bad? Grace politely tried to explain that both lemon juice and baking soda can be pretty harsh on the skin, but Vanessa just nodded along, saying, I thought it was fine. I was looking for some natural glow. At this point, Grace started mentally preparing for a more intense facial than she'd originally anticipated. She smiled and said, well, let's take it slow today, okay? With the consultation out of the way, Grace began the facial with a gentle cleanse. But before she could even get too far, Vanessa suddenly sat up and asked, wait, is my lash glue safe? I have extensions and I can't afford to lose them. Grace reassured her, saying the products we were using were safe for lashes, but Vanessa wasn't satisfied. She proceeded to dig through her oversized handbag and pulled out, wait for it, 2 tiny cocktail umbrellas. Just put these over my eyes to protect my lashes, she said, all serious, and then tried to position them delicately above her lashes, like some sort of makeshift shield. Grace tried her best not to laugh, agreed, okay, whatever works. The treatment continued with Vanessa sporting her cocktail umbrellas like a true fashion icon. We'll admit it was a first for us. At that moment, Grace couldn't help but think, if she's worried about her lashes, maybe she should consider a keratin lash lift instead of extensions. For those of you who haven't tried it, keratin lash lift is a perfect alternative to extensions. It gently curls and lifts your natural lashes, giving you that wide-eyed, voluminous look without the hassle of glue or the worry of losing your lashes. Plus, it's low maintenance and lasts for weeks. But I digress, back to the story. Now we were getting the good part, the mask. Grace applied a hydrating mask designed to rejuvenate and calm Vanessa's stressed out skin. Everything was going well until Vanessa suddenly gasped. I can't move my face. Am I going to be stuck like this? Grace, ever the professional, gently reassured her. No, it's just the mask setting. It's drying and you'll be fine. Vanessa wasn't convinced. What if I'm stuck like a statue? I have a gala tonight. I can't not smile. Grace tried her best to calm her down, saying, "Don't worry, it'll soften in a minute, just relax." But of course, Vanessa wasn't having it. She sat there dramatically trying to move her face in every possible direction, and then called her best friend mid-treatment. "Hey girl, I'm getting a facial. They put this mask on me and now I can't smile. What do I do?" Grace just stood there, a little dumbfounded, but keeping it professional. "Everything's fine, I promise," she said. Vanessa nodded, but still looked like she might break into a panic at any moment. Finally, the mask was removed, and it was time for the face massage. Vanessa immediately sat up and asked, "Wait, do you guys do that face sculpting thing too? You know, where they make my cheekbones pop and stuff?" Grace explained that we don't offer that specific treatment, but we do use massage techniques to help with the circulation and relaxation. Vanessa nodded seriously and said, "Well, can you just pretend? I really need to look sharp for tonight." So, Grace gave Vanessa a very calming, gentle face massage, focusing on releasing tension, but of course, Vanessa wasn't about to sit still. "Wait, can you use your elbows for this part? I saw a lady do it once, and it was like magic." Grace thought about it, but to be honest, we're not exactly equipped for elbow-to-face sculpting. It was more of a gentle, soothing massage, but Vanessa seemed satisfied. "Yes, that's it. That is exactly what I need." At the end of the treatment, Vanessa took one last look at herself in the mirror. "Wow, I look amazing. My skin is glowing like I just walked out of a magazine shoot." She hugged Grace, leaving a big thank you before shutting out of the treatment room with a smile. And honestly, she looked good. Despite the whole cocktail umbrella thing, the facial had worked wonders, and her skin was radiant and smooth. As she left, she stopped by the front desk and booked her next appointment, saying, "This is exactly what I needed. I feel like a new woman. See you next month." Of course, Vanessa's facial wasn't the only option. We also offer a range of facials to meet skincare needs. From a hydrofacial to luxurious anti-aging treatments, there's something for every skin type. Whether you're preparing for a big event or just need to unwind, we've got you covered. And if you want something a little extra, why not add a chemical peel to give your skin a glow that'll last well beyond the treatment? So, what's the takeaway from this wild day? Well, I'll say it loud and clear. You never know what to expect when you work in beauty. Clients come in all shapes, sizes, personalities, and it's our job to make them feel fabulous, no matter what. Vanessa's facial was definitely a memorable one, and we learned that no matter how prepared you think you are, sometimes the best moments are the ones that are completely unexpected. So, if you're thinking about booking a facial, here's my advice. Just relax, trust the process, and maybe leave the cocktail umbrellas at home. I hope you enjoyed this wild ride of a story. If you've ever had a client or experience that left you speechless, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and thanks for joining us, Barefoot friends. See you in the next video.